Right, so I'm going. Well, let me grab the chair. I'm going to talk a bit about this car in a earlier episode for you, but a later episode for me. This is the first time that I'm shooting this car for you guys. If you watched, you might have seen the front of it in my videos when I've been working on the bike. But now I have some urgent matters to attend. This car is imported. Now, I don't need to explain this. I'm going to talk about this car in another episode, so this is gonna make perfect sense for you guys, but it doesn't for me. It feels weird. I don't need to talk about it. I'm just gonna get straight into it. Wait. Actually, that might not make sense at all. I'm gonna talk a bit about this car so you're all caught up. So this Audi I bought while I was traveling in New Zealand. I was backpacking New Zealand for 15 months. And this car showed up, and it was my dream car when I was like 17 or 18 years old. And it was like a third of the price in New Zealand. And I was scrolling for like these vans to have like backpack in. You can sleep in them and you can cook and whatever. But then I saw this and I'm like, okay, dream car or camper van? I'm gonna go with dream car. So this has been my van for backpacking in New Zealand. I even slept in it for quite some time. You can fold the chairs all the way in the front. I put up the boot, the trunk, and put like a stick underneath so it wouldn't come down on me, and put like a little tent over the top. And then I had a inflatable mattress that I could just about squeeze in. So it was my camper van for a while. And then when the time came that it was about time to go home, I decided that I wanted to look up like, hey, how much would it actually cost for me to ship this car back to Sweden and make it a Swedish car and all of that. And so I did. I reached out to a Swedish company that had contacts in New Zealand, and it cost me a good amount of money. I don't know if this was the best choice, like economically wise, but hey, it was a once in a lifetime thing. I worked my ass off on a melon farm for 9 weeks. I slept in a tent on the outback side of the factory. I ate the same kind of food for 9 weeks straight, like cooking on a little outdoors like stove thingy. And I just saved basically everything I could that was not necessary for me keeping on working and surviving. And I had to struggle a lot with some people back and forth. The contact in New Zealand wasn't the best guy. Papers and all of that kind of work. I had to take a break from like the melon farm. I borrowed the tractor and I had to go up on like the highest hill that I could find just to get service and try and call him. And it was like an hour until it was supposed to be done, and something was wrong. And I gave him like full permission to write on my behalf, and I just trusted him completely with it, and he pulled through. Yeah, I went with the car to Auckland, like the harbor in Auckland, put it on a ship, didn't see it for 6 months, and then it ended up here in Sweden. And it's not even like a scratch on it or anything. I really just let go of control, and like, I trust that this car is gonna show up, and it did. But yeah, to make it Swedish, I had to make some modifications. These rims are not original. But I really like these rims, so instead of buying another set, I decided to cut out. I tried to roll out the fenders, but it didn't work. I decided to cut out and attach these extensions instead. I'm gonna show you this in like, I think it's gonna be 2 videos. The first video is gonna be about me trying to roll the fenders, and then I decided that didn't work, so I bought these extensions instead, and that worked out perfectly fine. You're gonna see all this in the videos, but I just wanted to give you like a little backstory of the car, because now it's all ready for the registration to make this a Swedish car. Because right as of speaking, it's not a car it's not New Zealand, it's not Swedish, it's like in limbo. I just need some new headlights too. I'm waiting for those. I'm gonna put those in. You're probably gonna see that in the next couple of videos. But yeah, that's a little history of this car and why it's with me today. And I think that's pretty amazing. I'm pretty proud of what I've accomplished and done here in order to bring it here, like all of that boring work with papers and governments and all of that. And it's soon it's going to be Swedish, and I can have some fun with this car, go on some road trips this summer. So yeah, stay with me and see how I fix this. Stay with me if you want to see how I made these extensions. Right. No, I'm not finishing. I'm not ending the video. See you in the next clip. So I have a problem with this car. No, I'm going to talk about that too. Well, maybe not. These fenders, I think they're called fenders, they're not big enough for the rims I have. The rims are like, they're bare. It's like they've pushed the limits with the rims that they've attached to this car. And I can't get it through the registration, the Swedish registration, if there's no clearance between the rim and the fenders. So I bought one of those fender rollers, they might be called. I'm gonna figure out how that works. I watched a video. I've seen you need to heat it up with a heat gun, the paint, to around 50 degrees Celsius. Otherwise, there is like a big chance that the paint is going to crack and all of that. But I've never done this before either. I think that's gonna be like the theme for this, because all of the stuff that I do with you guys, I've worked on stuff before, but the specific stuff that I've been doing in my videos, it's the first time for me too. And I think there's a charm to that. And I like to show that if you just want to learn, you can probably do more than you think you can. I really do. I really do. It's just about trial and error. But I've never worked on anything as expensive as this. This is scary. I don't know, man. I don't know. Rolling the fenders might not seem like the biggest job to do, but for me it is. I've never done it. Yeah. Okay. Enough yapping. I'm gonna need to clean these, is it called a wheelhouse? That's just a translation from Swedish. I'm gonna call it a wheelhouse, or a housing of the wheel. Yeah, I mean, we're inside, but it's only gonna be some water. I'm gonna bring out the pressure washer and just rinse a bit in here so there's no dirt and debris left. I don't want to use the roller on this dirt. I mean, I could just use a cloth and wipe it off, but I think I'm gonna need to remove there's like a cover in here to protect all of the other parts of the car. And in order to roll this, I think I might need to remove it, or maybe it might be, I might be able to just push it in with the metal to clamp the material in there, because this front one is not really touching the rim that much, so we might be good. I'll show you what I'm talking about. That might be a bit confusing. So you see this material here, it goes in underneath the lip. But I'm thinking that if I just push this lip in, like this is rather bendy. I might be able to just push the lip in with the fender roller, because if you look up here, it's not really that bright, but you can see like just the outer edge here is a bit scraped from the rim. So this front side is really, like, I'm not gonna have any problems with it. I just need to get this lip bent slightly inwards. Yeah. So maybe it is enough for me to just use that fender roller on here. There's like a clamp here I'm gonna need to remove. Yeah, because let's get a wheel. You just have to have something to see how much it actually sticks out. I don't know, can't remember. Yeah, right. So looks like I need to try and bend this entire lip. Like, it's not enough to just bend the lip inwards. I need to deform. I need to push it slightly outwards so it gets out over the side of, oh shit, the rim. I don't know if that explanation was that good. Like right now, if this is the fender we're looking at, it's like just about here. So when the suspension is compressed, the wheel tilts slightly inwards like this when it goes up in the wheelhouse. But when it's decompressed, the fender is right about here. So I need to bend it outwards, just so it's on the outside of this rim here. That's the rule. If it's not on the outside, it won't pass. It won't pass the registration, so I can get my plates and drive it. And I have I booked my registration. It's 9th of April. I have my car booked for the registration, so I need to fix this. It's like 20th of March now, so I have some time. It's all right, but yeah, I really need to fix it. So As you can see here, it's a slight adjustment that needs to be done with the fenders. But then it looks like down here, I think this sticks out like even with the regular tires a little bit. So it seems like it's only like from up somewhere around here and all the way around. That needs to be on the outside. So that's the problem that I have right now. Right, so here is a do you call it a thermometer? It's a thermometer. How did I start it? Just so I can measure degrees. 12.8 degrees Celsius right there. Need to heat. This was like $12 maybe, not too bad. And then the actual tool to put this on the, is it called the hub, where you attach the rim and the wheel. You attach this instead, and then this roller should be like that, shouldn't it? Yeah, it goes on like that. I guess this goes in here. It didn't come with a manual. I don't know what these are for. I think this goes in here. What is it? Like, this is the manual. Doesn't say that much, but I mean, it's not that complicated. It's not that complicated. It looks like all of these are on one side. All of these little things are attached on the same side. I don't know why. I don't know what they do. Okay, not the best quality. Seems a bit cheap, but it was a bit cheap. It was $60 for this thing. It's just really, I don't know, man. This is going to be interesting. Right, that's the tool. Okay, that's the tool, and the heat gun is over here. What am I looking for? Something to wipe. Wait. God. Funny douche. Just clean this a bit. Oh, was this the cleaning thing that I was not supposed to use on paint? I don't know. I think we're good. Okay, that's clean. Let's attach the fender roller. This feels sketchy. I mean, it always does when you have no experience. Everything feels sketchy. Oh no! You kidding me? These holes are not big enough for the bolts. We got the first obstacle straight away. I need to drill these holes, make them bigger. Okay. Never, ever have I ever worked on anything and it just goes the exact way that you want it to. There's always some problems that show up that you need to fix. But I mean, my problem solving abilities have, since I started working on stuff when I was like 15. I'm real happy that I decided that I wanted to know how stuff works and that I have the courage to work on stuff as well. Like, I care. I do care about this car. Like, I don't want to break it. I don't want to destroy it in any unnecessary stuff when I work on it. But I'm also, I know that it might happen and I'm okay with it. Like, there's always, you can fix it somehow. But yeah, what were we talking about before this? Oh, drilling the holes. drilling the holes. Wonder if I have a drill bit that is big enough. I think this is the biggest one I have and it's not big enough. Nope. So I guess first things first, I'm gonna need to head over to a hardware store. Is that what they're called? Or is hardware more like, I think it's called hardware stores. And buy some more metal drill bits, or metal drills. Bigger ones, because maybe if it drills deep enough, I might be able to use this like step drill bit. What are you doing, step sister, or whatever? Step ladder. You're stuck in the washing machine again. Stop it. Get some help. Stop it. This might work. This might work. I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. Yeah, well, it's working. it's kind of working. But it's also kind of not working. I don't like this. I don't like this a tiny bit. Is there anything on top of the shelves? Did my pants just... Yes, they did. Great. Nope. I'll head over to the store and find some more metal drills. See you soon. Bought myself my drill. It's not big. It's slightly smaller than this bolt, but I'm just thinking I can always like wiggle it around a bit. No, that should work. That should work. Where is the opening? There it is. Go glues. On with the go glues. Go glue skis. They go glue skis. Right. No, it's exactly that. It's exactly 13 millimeters wide. Ah! This was the biggest one that they had in the store. It's not big enough. Ah! You kidding me? You freaking kidding me? Well, good thing about the budget one and not the, there was one bit that was like 4 times more expensive. I was like, this might, I'm only going to use it for this. Might go with, as well go with the cheaper one. I'm happy I did now. Why is this sounding? I think something's wrong with this power drill. Huh. I've already checked in here. It's like, you know, when you get down to the like go up, walk up to the fridge, you open, you look into it, close, walk away. 5 minutes later, you're back staring into that fridge. I'm doing the same here. I know there's no more drill bits in here, but I'm still opening it. It was this one that I used. So. I think I need to go back and use that anyways. Problem is, like I don't know where it's supposed to be. I need to be able to fit the bolts in the entire hole, not just a part of this hole, right? I need to be able to fit it everywhere because I don't know where they go in the hub. So I need to try and drill it out like everywhere. Like now that I can, let me go have a look real quick. Right. Of course, I should have checked that first. Now I drilled in one of these that I don't even need to drill in. So I started drilling in this one. I need that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't even need to use that one. Stole my bike. Okay, let's go again. Can I even drill in this? Oh, come on. There we go. Fuck off. Okay. Well, now I can get the screws in there, the bolts, but I don't know if it will be centered. There's only one way to find out. And a box of fun things I don't even know why. No, those I keep. It's these that I was going to remove. All the other kids with the pumped up kick. Well, wait, are you kidding with me? There's no way. Remember how I started? I started with this one, and then I realized it was the wrong one, that I was supposed to do those two instead. And then I just kept on going in the same hole, and I did the same on the other side. I don't need these two. I need these two. How? sometimes my genius is almost outstanding. Or whatever Jeremy Clarkson said. All done. Just back to the drilling. No point in getting mad about it. I am though, but not today. Not today. Today I can contain myself. Not every day, but today. Okay, it can't be wrong now. It can't. No, it just can't. There, 1, 2, 3 in place. 4 and 5. Yeah, it worked. What was the size of that? Was it like 18? Oh no, it isn't 18. No, it's 17. So now I wonder, okay, if I'm getting this in place. In order to get this, do I need to remove the whole brake system? You see, it's touching there. Oh no, you can't be real, man. It can't be real. This doesn't even fit here. Where's this shitty kind of contraption? Oh yeah, right. Okay. Cool. So that works. And then I lock that there, and I lock this there. So that can't move. And then you give some slight pressure on it. And then you just move it around. But first off, I need to remove this brake system. Well, that's just 2 bolts. It's not a biggie, but usually they're kind of difficult to reach. But I'm all out of energy now. I'm done for today. It's been a big day. I had a job interview, which went great, I think. I hope I get the job. And then I've just done a bunch of stuff, so now I'm like, ooh, I need some rest. I'm really like a little kid, aren't I? All of my energy in one go, and then just, I need to rest. All right, I'll continue with this later.
Okay guys, so we're behind the brake caliper right now. This is one of the bolts that make sure that the brake caliper doesn't go anywhere. There's 2 of them. There's one up here too. I don't know if you can see, but if you follow my finger, it just goes straight up there. So I'm gonna remove those 2. This one is definitely too small. Yeah, right. This one is a little bit too big. It's a 22. Is it 21?
That's odd. I don't know if I have a 21.
All right, this is a 21. Yep, but it's an odd socket. Like, look, it's got like 23 on that side and then 21 on this. And I don't know if I have any like, what's it called? Anything that fits in here. You need an extension, and then I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't know, man. I don't know. Even like, this is just too much. Too many things. That's not gonna fit.
What if
just a ratchet? But I don't. Yeah, the ratchet fits in here, but I just don't know if I have enough. These are usually rather. they're usually screwed in. What do you say like that? Torqued. They're usually torqued down rather hard. I mean, it's the brake system. It's the brake caliper. If this comes loose, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, I don't know about this, man. See if I can get this. If I sit from this direction,
Try. Surely that's the right way to pull. Yeah. Where can I put my foot? And then. There we go. That's 1.
I guess that was the easy one because I could use my leg as a kind of lever. I don't know what to call that.
The thing I just did. Maybe I can do the same here.
Okay.
The foot.
Pull. Oh, come on, you motherfucker.
Did I?
Oh, I got dirt in my eye. Forgot about this part about working underneath cars. You always get shit in your eyes. Well, use your goddamn safety goggles then, you stupid. Okay, let's try again. One more time. Oh, damn. Whew, I need some more leverage. Oh shit. But the breaker bar is too long. Maybe this will work. It might work. No harm in trying. Get in there. Oops. Be gone. No. I'm just going to destroy the nuts. It's like this tool broke and it's just welded on an angle like that. I don't really get when I try to pull like this. The only thing I'm doing is I'm only bending the socket on the bolt. So I can feel that it's not attached the right way, so it starts slipping, and I'm just gonna destroy the bolt, the head of the bolt. So how can I? You know what? Let's go one more time. Let's go one more time. Stubborn motherfucker. Oh my god, that's like, how much did they torque this? It's supposed to sit, maybe. Oh no, I'm not strong enough. I'm not strong enough. Oh, how in the world? What can I do about this? Do I have like a metal bar that's wide enough to get on top of the ratchet? And then I can get a little bit of an extension and get more leverage. But do I have anything like that? Is the question. Indeed. It's the question, indeed, mate. Why do I keep on going with that English accent? I'm not even that good at it. I don't know, man. Okay, one more time, just for fun. Will you give up? You've tried this a couple of times. You know you're not strong enough for this. But both hands. But then it feels like it's going to slip. Yeah, it's just slipping off the bolt. It's not. It doesn't work. My brother is coming to help me with this, and he's got like spacers that you can put on here to make this come out a little bit. And I think if we put those on here, that we're going to be good. Like this is going to clear the brake caliper, so I don't even need to remove this. But I wanted to start on my own. So let's just remove the brake caliper. But I guess we're not going to remove the brake caliper because it doesn't want to get removed. At least not this way. So let's just torque that lower bolt back in place, in position. And then I'm going to have to pull from the other side. But let's just put this socket in here first. And then I crawl in underneath the car. And the older I get, the more scary it becomes to be underneath cars like this. I mean, I know it's been standing on these for quite some time, but it's like all of the weight that's on top of me right now. It's just, I'm dead if this comes down. I know that's definitely not torqued down as much as it used to be, but it's good enough. That's good enough. Okay, I guess I'll have to wait. For him. I'll be right back when my brother's here. Okay, so my brother has arrived with the spacers, so we're gonna try and fit this tool again and see if it can clear the, so it doesn't touch the brake caliper anymore. Så, ja, jag tror inte det. Jag kan testa att sätta dit den bara sådär. Se. Nej, så han tar i där. Där uppe. Så alla tre tror jag på. Eller visst hade du tre? Ja. Jag tror att det kommer behövas. Om det hjälper. Det kommer vara på gräns. Det kommer fan vara på det berömda sen då. Kommer vara i mellangården.
Det ser till att allting är funkar och passar och så vidare också. Det är rätt passar.
Nej, jag menar det.
De är så små. De är små för att ta 3. I det här fallet. Annars brukar det vara 2.
Var tar vi dem då?
Jag hade inte gått gjort själv alltså.
Nej, för fan. Var tar vi hålen då? Där.
Har du redan använt den som fan?
Nej, men jag var tvungen att borra upp. Jag vet inte ens om de här räcker nu. Det går inte. Jo, kanske. Nej. Ta bort den då och testa. Men jag tror inte att det kommer räcka.
Nu räcker det.
Ja, den där går ju. Så. Nu tar vi nästa då. Är det där? Ska ni dit?
Så där. Så den går ju också.
Nej. Här då.
Nu.
Jag tror inte att det här kommer räcka alltså. Sug. Fet. So this is not enough. We have 2 of the spacers here right now. It's still touching the brake caliper. If we put on a third, I think it's still going to be rather... I don't think it's going to be a clearance anyways. So we're going to try and put on the third one and also some washers. But the problem is that the bolts are not long enough. So we're gonna need to find some longer bolts that we can use instead of these standard ones. So I couldn't find any longer bolts to fit the 2 with the spacers on here. So I'm going to need to get this brake caliper off. I found a better socket to use for the ratchet, and also I found something to use as to get a bit more leverage on here. It's not the perfect fit, I know, but it'll have to do. I couldn't find anything else. Okej, nu har jag pratat klart, så nu kan ni komma tillbaka och hjälpa till om ni vill. Men jag behöver ju, eftersom att han vred sig lite, så någon behöver försöka hålla i den där lite. När själva den här hylsan ramlar liksom av.
3 grabbar.
Va? Oj, ja, nu åkte han av. Så kan du sätta dit den så här på skruven igen. Det här.
Tror du?
En på nu.
Bra nu.
Nej, jag hittar liksom inget. Det går inte. Det går inte.
Fan, dra ändå liksom. Får prova. Alltså.
Gör ett försök. Ska vi ta och sopa undan lite?
Ja. Fan vad den.
Du kan hoppa bara. Hoppade bara igång lite halvt. Jag ville inte mer. Nej. Är du på plats? Är du på plats? Chilla lite. Ja, nu kan den inte sitta på någon mer i alla fall. Ja, men vad fan är... Nu la jag av den där jävla orungen. Ja, men du kan nog dra nu ganska...
Om du får in handen på baksidan av fjärdebenet, alltså från det hållet, då kan du säkert hålla igen.
Hade det blivit något lättare om man vrider åt vänster? Vrider den helt åt vänster kan vi stå här.
Ja, men glöm inte det.
Ja. Vad fan är den där då? Oj, där var han.
Men alltså kan vi inte ta en... Ja, nu va?
So I just realized that if I turn the wheel completely towards the left, I get a bit more leverage like this. I didn't think about that before right now, which I feel stupid about, but at least I figured it out. So yeah, let's do this now. Nu borde det ju gå bra mycket enklare. Here it comes. Finally. Bolt. Finally.
Ja, då börjar vi kvar för huvudet.
Nej, den här vill jag inte. Vad fan blir så också. Och så är det skruvstöd och skruvmejsel. Sen knacka med hammaren. Ja, just det.
I'm gonna get this motherfucking ball out. Yeah.
Okej, nästa då. Where can I put this so I don't break it? Up there for now. Yeah, that's probably okay. No, it's not. I'm gonna turn this entire wheel. I need something to put this brake caliper on just so the brake lines and all of the electrical wires and stuff doesn't break on me. I'm gonna try and find something. Yeah, that works. That works. So now we just need to attach the tool and we're good to go. So I don't know if I've already told you guys, but my brother is heating up the paint just so when we push it with this tool right here, try to roll the fenders, the paint doesn't crack. So you want it, I researched a little bit, and you want it between like 50 to 60 degrees Celsius, and that's about the sweet spot for working on stuff like this.
Men det här ska bli spännande att se hur den blir.
Mm. Right, so now the tool is in place and I've set it up. I've adjusted it so it's pushing outwards on the fender the way I want it to. And then once this is hot enough, I'm just twisting this lever right here towards me, and that will make this entire arm push outwards. And I want it to push outwards slightly on the fender, and then I'm gonna move this entire arm back and forth, and that will hopefully bend this fender out the way I want it to. And someone said that it's better to go slow, like small adjustments, than to do big ones. I'm gonna try this out and we'll see how it turns out. Ja, det där sög ju. Ja, men typ den där kanten kan väl få släppa då. So this lip that I talked about, it's on the inside of the fender, did not like me using this tool. So I think I'm gonna just need to remove all of this before we continue. Like this entire lip needs to come off. And this is, yeah, it's not gonna be pretty, and I don't know, man. But I need it off. I need to be able to push this out a bit for the registration. It just needs to work. It doesn't need to be that pretty right now. It just needs to work. So let's remove it. And this probably serves a good purpose. Keeps this in place, like the protection cover in this wheel house that I keep on calling it. But yeah, it's off. Hopefully it's a little bit easier to push this out now. I accidentally touched with the angle grinder on the outside here. I'm gonna have to fix that, but yeah. Right now all of this is just to serve a purpose. As I said, I'm gonna try and fix it later on. Right, let's try this again. Like worst case scenario, I need to change this part, but it's not the biggest piece to remove and change. So yeah, might as well play around with it a bit. Alright, well this is not working as intended at all. This looks ugly as shit, and I'm just, oh my fucking god, what am I doing to this car? So what I'm thinking is just, yeah, fuck it all. Let's buy these. There's like those extra fenders, like extensions that you can put on, and just vad kallas för popnit på engelska?
Rivet.
Pop rivet.
Nej, det heter bara rivet.
Alltså rivet them in place.
Ja, rivet.
Yeah, so those like fender extensions, and just rivet them in place and cut out the excess material. I think that's gonna be how I'm doing this. We did the rear one. This one was a bit easier to work with, but it's not good either. You see, like, it doesn't look that good. And also half of it, like this piece is plastic as well. So it was like a real difficult to work with. This other side turned out a little bit better, but I'm not happy with that either. You can see it's like all bumpy, and yeah, I don't like it. So I'm gonna order those. I'm just gonna order those extension, like fender extensions. I don't know what to call them other than that, but I guess you understand what I'm talking about. But I'm like, oh, fuck me. This is, I don't want to destroy this car. I mean, it's a nice car, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. But yeah, I'm a little bit devastated right now because of how this turned out. Did not go as planned at all. But I think we can fix it with the fender extensions. Stay tuned.